Yes, dear friends, our third section of our class, the remaining portion of stock market. Earlier class I explained up to primary market. Then now the secondary market, regarding secondary markets. The relevance of secondary market is really for the liquidity purpose. An investor, definitely an investor has to sell his shares for his liquidity purpose at any time. That is a need. That is why that he is investing in stock market. At any time he can sell, or if he want that he can purchase also. That is exactly the advantage of stock market. Thereby the relevance of secondary market. The role of secondary market is, after issuing shares, that it is listed in companies, listed in stock exchanges. The stock exchanges, through that stock exchanges, the relevance of secondary market, that everybody can purchase or sell. Daily time is there, stock market operation timing is there, NSE and BSE, 9:15 to 3:30 every day, that all the 5 days that we can, that the stock exchange will operate. Based on the quarter price, that we can give orders and we can purchase. And the amount of the what exactly we are purchasing, that we have to transfer from the bank. That network system should be there. Then only that, otherwise advance payment we should have, we should make for getting the shares. Then thereby the secondary market, the role of secondary market. For liquidity purpose, all shareholders can sell their shares or purchase shares from the secondary market. Then what is demat? Dematerialization of shares. Earlier, when a company is allotting shares to us, they are issuing physical shares. Physical certificates they are issuing. After the 1992 scam, that the relevance of demat shares. Then for that purpose, this depository accounts started. Depository means shares are in electronic form, digitalized. All share certificates are digitalized. That digitalized certificates are trading at present, trading and purchasing everywhere. It is comparatively easier to know the details and everything, and comparatively corruption regarding the duplicate certificate and everything, that also vanished. And for that we have to open depository accounts. Banks, stockbrokers are authorized to open depository accounts. They are acting as an intermediary between us and the company for holding the shares electronic form. NSDL and CDSL, two public sector organizations, they were organized. National Security Depository Limited, that is NSDL, National Security Depository Limited, and CDSL, Central Depository Security Limited. These two companies are holding the individual shares in electronic form. They are the warehouse of all these shares in electronic form. Every individual at any time will get the details of his shares, and definitely they are also informing us regarding the holdings of our shares with them. A very transparent method for the customers, for the secondary market customers, regarding their shares and everything. That is the role of this CDSL and NSDL. These two organizations are doing the purpose very honestly. And in between them and us, depository DPs are there, depository participants. Very simply, in order to identify them, that we can consider as brokers, share brokers. That is a common term that everybody knows. These share brokers are now considered as DPs, depository participants. These depository participants, they are opening account with us and holding shares on behalf of us they are depositing with the CDSL and NSDL. And they are also charging some minimum commission for the transactions for purchase and sales. They are minimum commission as per the eligibility criteria of the SEBI. That way that these broker the role of DPs. Therefore, DPs are a major role for trading all these. Then we can discuss what are the sources, how that we are getting the share and individual will get the shares. Initially, that private placement is a source for getting shares of a public limited company. Certain companies during the time of promotion that they are allocating private placement of shares to certain individuals, companies, banks. That way the private placement is there. Then after second level, primary issues, through primary issues we will get the shares. But there are chances are there. Certain criteria they are prescribing and we may or may not be allotted. Anyway, based on the demand that there may be a lesser chance to get the shares. But anyway, that the chances are there. And when we are applying so many shares, definitely is that certain number we are getting. That is the second part. That is primary issue. But through private placement and through primary issue. And then from the secondary market we can purchase. After the subscription closed and everything, we can purchase shares from the secondary market, that is stock market, either BSE or NSE we can purchase and we can kept in our account. Depository accounts we can keep through the brokers. The secondary market that we have to daily market price variations are there. Based on that we have to the price we have to spend for getting the shares. Then right issue of shares. Right issue means certain companies they are issuing the existing shareholders, they are issuing as right to the existing shareholders only, not others. Suppose it can be 1:1 ratio. That means that one person holding one share, he will get one right issue. We have to pay money. We have to pay the value of that account, value of the share. But anyway, we are having the right to get it only to us, only to the rare shareholders only. That is the right issue. Then bonus issue. What is bonus issue? Certain companies are issuing shares as bonus. Bonus means we did not pay any money, not give back the money. We are getting free. Bonus is getting as free. 1:1 bonus means equal shares we are getting as bonus. Suppose 100 shares we are having, we are getting 100 shares bonus. The ratio can be 1:1, 1:2, 1:3, 1:5, different ratios can be. But anyway, that bonus issue is that we are getting shares as bonus. The accumulated profit there, what they earned. They are, those capital they are keeping every year in their capital reserve. That accumulated capital reserve after certain years, they are distributing as capital as shares to the existing shareholders, some bonus as some bonus shares, thereby the source of getting shares of that company. That is bonus issue. Then these are the and one more method I can suggest, that sweat equity ratio. That is sweat means that based on the stress that what we are taking, intellectual ability of the director, a particular director is having so much experience, so much managerial skill or intellectual ability for the benefit of the company, thereby the company's growth is mainly based on his action program. That case, that director board can issue certain for the value of his sweat as shares. It can be either giving discount rate or fully free for the benefit of he can add his share number in that company. In that way, it can be free or by discount method they can issue shares to that particular person considering his sweat, the effort what he done for the company. That is sweat equity ratio. Sweat equity ratio. That way, these are the sources for getting shares of a company. An individual can acquire these are the sources for getting shares. And one more term mainly connecting with this is share split. What is share split? All the shares are having face value. It can be 100 or 10 Then after certain years, they can split their 100 rupee, they can split into 10. That means one share of 100 rupees converted into 10 shares of 10 rupees each. Both are same, the capital value is same, but anyway, instead of 1 share, we are getting 10 share. But the face value is earlier that 100, at present only 10. Similarly, 10 rupee face value shares, it can be split into 5 rupees or 1 rupee. That means that instead of 10 rupee share, we are getting 1 rupee shares 10 each, 10 numbers, 1 rupee shares 10 numbers. Actually, both the cases, the value is same. In that case, the company is getting advantages that public is having more demand and they can comparatively easy to purchase because the face value, the share value may be lesser. Based on that, they can purchase more competitors, more purchasers may be for purchasing these shares. Everybody can subscribe, everybody can purchase from the market. That way that so much public is involving in the trading of these type of after the stock split, so many shareholders can be. Therefore, based on the ratio, that stock number of shares can increase and together with the face value will decrease. That is the stock split. Capital investment in the case of stock split is same because we are getting the same capital but the number of shares and face value is different. That exactly is stock split. Then I can explain the major two exchanges, stock market, really the stock market exchanges. BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, is the oldest one and the biggest stock exchange. It was established in 1875 and from 87 onwards, that it is founded in 87 onwards, start functioning, and located in Mumbai, Dalal Street, Mumbai. And the major index is BSE Sensex, Sensitive Index, Bombay Stock Exchange Sensitive Index. Considering the 30 number of shares, the value of 30 number shares, the Sensex is prepared. The high value shares, strong value shares, 30 shares are the base for preparing this BSE Sensex, Sensitive Index. S&P BSE Small Cap, Standard & Poor, S&P means Standard & Poor BSE Small Cap, S&P BSE Mid Cap, S&P BSE Large Cap, these are the other subordinate Sensex. First is Sensex and 3 that small cap, mid cap and large cap, and BSE 500 also another there. Then these are the indexes usually prepared by this Bombay Stock Exchange. These are the indices that usually they are stock indices they are preparing, and based on this, that daily that value of the indices can increase or decreases. That is really the Bombay Stock Exchange. We can purchase or sell through this stock market. Then after that, the National Stock Exchange, 1992, the relevance of the starting of stock market after a big scam, government decided to start a national-wide big stock exchange, that is National Stock Exchange, and is established in 1992. First dematerialized electronic exchange in the country. It is considered as the first dematerialized electronic exchange in the country. And the market cap approximately 2.3 trillion US dollars. Both the Bombay Stock Exchange and this National Stock Exchange is having approximately 2.3 trillion US dollar. That is the market cap. And this head office functioning in Mumbai. And indices Nifty 15 and Nifty Next 50 and Nifty 500. These are the major 3 indices. Nifty 50, consider the 50 stocks, value of the 50 stocks, that is Nifty 50 stocks value. That is a basic shares of 50 companies. Consider the daily indices of the stock market. Nifty 50 and then Nifty Next 50, a second indices, and third one Nifty 500. These are the indices that considering the Bombay Stock Exchange. These are the areas that you have to know based on the stock market and these terms and the functions and everything is controlled by SEBI. That is the relevance of SEBI in the case of stock market. Then we can further some additional classes regarding SEBI and its functions and latest amendments made, and that we can discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.